man looked like and what the red flags were and what, what it handles. And I also don't think the book really understands that it's talking about that. But then having like gone back and done more research about it, like after being in relationships and after sort of understanding more about what a controlling relationship looks like, those books and those movies are very problematic, because it doesn't, and most fairy tales in general don't give like young girls any example of the fact that they're in control of their destiny at all. So I actually, like, upon watching it again, it's like you do feel, I felt bad for like the version of me that watched it and thought it was a love story.
Yeah, I have a similar reaction to 500 Days of Summer.
I've actually never seen that. Everyone says I need to watch that, but I've never seen it.
You need to watch it, but I thought it was like a love story, and I hated the male character because I just saw it in a toxic way as like a teen. And then watching it now, I'm like, oh my God, there's like all these unrealistic expectations and like just all this like gaslighting and just like, all these things I totally miss because I like never personally like experienced that. Or she like Roxanne talks about like watching TV or reading books where you're like trying to identify with the character. And like for me, I like originally never identified with them, so I was just like, oh my God, this is like a love story, this is great. And now
you're just like, that's other people's experiences. And I also think it's so scary that you look back and like these ideas of gaslighting and controlling, they're all introduced to us before the actual word for it is and before we know that it's bad. So like we're very desensitized to it, I think, as young